So there's a little mount that I got for the drone. Aquaman actually found it online and got it for me, and it works fantastic. Like, it's as solid as a rock. Mate, that come off at 110 k's an hour, it still works. Now, I'm just telling you, today we're going remote.
How more remote than this can we get?
Yeah, it's a lot more remote. Now, the place we're staying...
I'm not staying in a tent.
No, we're not staying in a tent, but yeah, like, there's really only one place to eat. There's no, like, it's nearly a ghost town where we're staying.
You know what? I bought some bread, I bought some butter, and I bought some Vegemite.
That could be on the cards tonight. I'm just warning you, because I know last night's meal wasn't the best.
Oh, it was the worst meal ever. I ordered grilled garfish, and I don't even reckon it was cooked. It came out cold as ice. It looked raw, didn't it? It was shit.
I don't know what that was. What's that? They microwaved it.
Yeah, it was absolutely
Definitely hadn't seen a grill in its life, can I tell you that.
It was shit. I wouldn't feed it to a dog, put it that way. So I went to the supermarket, bought some bread, some butter, some cheese, some Vegemite, and that was my dinner.
I had a steak that was safe, was pretty good. It was alright, it was average, but it's alright, better than going hungry. Righto, so we've just fueled up. Now there's no premium in town at the moment. There's only 91, but I already had 3/4 of a tank premium in here anyway, so just topped it up with a 91. But just yeah, so just be aware of that. Sometimes you can't, out this way you can't get 98 or 95. But there is fuel now. There's fuel at Hawker, Leigh Creek, and at Marree. So I think Leigh Creek's about 200 k's from here. Marree's 300 odd, 330 or something. So you'll be able to get fuel all the way through. So no need to worry or no need to panic unless you've got a small tank. You might need to take some with you. But other than that, we're good to go. All right, off to Marree. Righto. So all things good. So far so good. The front wheel is still holding, which is fantastic. We've had no problems there. Corn is a beautiful little town. We'll actually have a look at it on the way back anyway. So we only sort of spent overnight here. On the way back we'll have a look. We've got the Pitchy Railway here too. I'll try and get it on the way back. But like I said, it's hard to do everything when you're on a time schedule. But looking forward to this ride out to Marree today. Should be fantastic. The lady at the fuel station just said we've got to be careful of the kangaroos on the way out here because apparently they're pretty thick. She hit 2 last night. So we'll have to take it a bit easy. Stick to the middle of the road, so you've got both ways to go if shit hits the fan and they come out. But that's what you get travelling in Australia. Better than sitting on the couch.
I've been looking at you, looking at the way you look when you walk into the room.
Back in the Outback, baby! Woohoo!
Hey, hoping in my mind that you're thinking like I do. You've been keeping me up all night and it's close to midnight. You've been keeping me up all night and it's closer to midnight. Now I've been looking at you, I'm trying to get closer, yes, closer to you.
Alright, we're at Death Rock. You gonna take your helmet off?
It's keeping my head warm.
We're gonna walk all the way down and look like a bobblehead. It's a 7-metre quartz rock. It's a permanent water source even to this day. So how cool is that? Now you wouldn't know there was water out here, I tell you. It looks as barren, but anyway. And the old train line goes past here too. We were talking, wouldn't you love to know who the hell the first people were that came out all the way out here and it's the former Garn. This is part of the Garn. It's the Garn railway line. Wow. Yeah, wouldn't you love to know who the people were that decided to come out here, like in the first place? Like, it would have been, imagine.
I know.
Like,
How barren would it have been?
Oh. Talk about the Red Baron.
The Maltese Baron?
Yeah.
Is there a Maltese Baron?
Don't think so. But like, it's just, they must have been hard people, because it is a long way from anywhere. And you just wonder what's out here. Like, it doesn't even look good for growing crops or sheep, but
A lot of kangaroo poop.
yeah, heaps of kangaroos around. We saw a few on the way just before we stopped, and yeah, bit of a worry. But that's all the Flinders Ranges all around us. But we are in the middle of nowhere. Beautiful spot though. The silence.
It's golden.
Yeah, right. Nestled in the heart of South Australia, the Flinders Ranges stand as a living canvas of ancient history and spiritual significance. For thousands of years, this rugged landscape has been home to the Adnyamathanha people, whose dreaming stories are etched into the red stone. Near Death Rock, an ominous yet sacred site, ceremonial law was passed down through generations, and its name is a stark reminder of colonial era conflict and resistance. In the late 1800s, Afghan cameleers carved their own path through this unforgiving terrain, using the same Aboriginal trade routes that had existed for millennia. Their camel trains carried supplies from Port Augusta to outposts like Marree and Oodnadatta, forging the backbone of inland Australia's transport network. Together, these stories of survival, spirit and connection make the Flinders Ranges a true cultural crossroads. Tell you what, whoever put this sign here was pretty bloody descriptive. Rocks. No shit, Sherlock. They're rocks. Look. And we've just made it to the watering hole. It's a permanent source of water. Look at that down there. See the sheep? Wow, what a spot. That's cool. Jesus, you wouldn't even know this was here. That is way cool. What a beautiful spot. Like I said, you wouldn't not even know that this was here. Crazy. I had to get out of here. Wow, that's beautiful here.
All these people are just flying past in their caravans. Why wouldn't you pull over and have a look around here? They're missing out on all this.
Yeah. You know what it is? Some people are so fixated on the destination, they forget about the journey to get there. And the most important part and the best part is the journey. The destination is just a reason for you to go on a journey. You have to stop and smell the roses, otherwise you miss out on all this sort of stuff. And that's probably why I don't plan. Because if I've got to be somewhere at a certain time, then you don't get a chance to stop. So this way, you just stop where you stop. That was a fair walk, eh? Holy shit. So this used to be part of the Gan. What that was there, I just showed you, that was the Afghan camel trains used to come through Australia before we had railway and all that sort of stuff. So this was obviously a stop for them to water the camels and get water for themselves. But by golly, they must have been tough men, because whew, I'd hate to be here in summer.
Yeah, no way. No way. It's warm now.
Yeah, it'd be a tough place in summer. Next stop, Hawker. So that little stop there was about 25 k's before Hawker on the left hand side. If you want to come have a look. Just found these ruins on the side of the road. How cool are they?
Oh, they're beautiful.
Look at that. the thumbnail. I'd love to do something like that up, make it a place to come.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So my bloody drone remote just fell off, and this legend here, they just found it on the side of the road for me.
Well,
thanks, fellas. Appreciate it.
Dude. Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Enjoy the country, brother.
Cheers. How good's that? Still works. Still works. Mate, that come off at 110 k's an hour, it still works. Fucking hell, that's lucky. Oh mate, that was lucky. Far out. They were legends. Oh man. Far out. I cannot believe that survived. That's incredible. Goes, are you looking for a grey thing about this big? I go, yeah. He goes, it's on the side of the road there. He goes, we just saw it. He goes, I saw your wife. And I thought, what the hell, is you alright? Still good people in this world. Okay, we've made it to Hawker. Well, that was eventful. I cannot believe that there's no damage on that friggin' remote. That's ridiculous. Alright, we just stopped at Hawker. So we're going to grab something to eat here. Quick bite, and then we'll keep going. My God, that was lucky. I cannot believe how lucky we were. Oh. But here we go. No more drone. Unreal. Could we get a steak and pepper pie, please? I think it's a pepper pie. Nice.
Actually, really nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know if it's because I'm starving, but it's really nice.
Alright, we're at the Flinders Food Code. Out of 10?
You know, I feel like a broken record, but all those pies, South Australia, I gotta say, you know how to make a pepper pie. They're beautiful. They're all nice and peppery. The
Pastry?
pastry is beautiful, so it's nice and firm but buttery. I reckon, again, we're looking at it 8.5.
Yeah?
9, yeah.
And it's chunky too.
It's chunky, it's beautiful. Just on a rodeo.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful place. Not a roadhouse, is it? It's a, I don't know what it's, yeah, cafe, but very nice. We also got a pasty and a ricotta and spinach. So we'll try those as well. The pasty are top notch too. Lots of veggies in there, very nice.
I tell you, that pie was really nice. I'm impressed with the amount of pepper
Yeah.
the pies are getting in South Australia. Thumbs up.
Alright, so Elaine's about to try a Kwandong tart.
Never had Corbin in my life, never even heard of Corbin.
It's a native fruit.
Very sweet. No, it's not my cup of tea, but too sweet.
Yep.
Nice. It's sort of like a jammy texture.
Yep.
The pastry's beautiful. I I know about the pastry here in South Australia. And it's not like that. It's not like a cherry, maybe, but not as good. Nice. I'll let it have a pig.
Okay, so just ask ChatGTP what a quandong is. It's a type of native Australian fruit known for its vibrant red skin, tart taste and cultural significance. It's a type of wild bush fruit from a semi-parasitic tree in the sandalwood family. It's got bright red glossy skin with a large woody seed in the middle. Its taste is tart, tangy and somewhat like rhubarb or sour cherry, which is what you said. You get it raw or dried, make it into jam, sauces, pies and chutneys, and it's used in bush tucker. It's high in vitamin C, antioxidants and essential minerals. It's traditionally used by Indigenous Australians for food and medicine. The seed kernel is used for cosmetic and medicinal purposes. It's grown and it's native to arid and semi-arid regions of Australia, which is why we're here, especially in South Australia, Western Australia and the Northern Territory. There you go, that's what a quandong is. We have emus in the main street of Hawker. Hang on a minute. Check this out. Can you believe that? There's emus in the main street. That's freaky. Go get them.
No.
Go closer.
No.
Go on, they're not going to hurt you. That is very cool.
Well, I can't see past you, even though I try. The crowd across the room smiled and said goodbye. I just keep pushing my way through the crowd. I try to get your attention.
Tell you what, Australia is such an amazing place. The camera's never going to do this justice like I said before, but if you've ever been out here, my goodness, it is just spectacular. It makes you feel so insignificant. Look at it, look at it. This just goes on forever, look at it. The Flinders Ranges is South Australia's oldest mountain range, stretching over 400 kilometres through the Outback. For more than 600 million years ago, these rugged peaks and gorges were once ancient seabeds shaped by time and tectonic forces. At its heart is Wilpena Pound, a massive natural amphitheatre sacred to the local Indigenous people. With fossils dating from the Ediacaran period and dramatic rock formations, the Flinders Ranges is not just a stunning landscape, it's a window into Earth's past, and a place not to be missed.
I just wanna get you home and to bed. I just wanna touch and taste you.
Coming into Leigh Creek. So what do you know about this place?
Yeah, so this is what I found out. Leigh Creek's a small outback town on the edge of the Flinders Ranges. It started as a small farming stock way back in the 1800s, then boomed when the coal was found. The mine's shut now, but the town's still going strong. The town is now a laid-back spot to fuel up and head into the real outback, and maybe pick up a pepper pie or two.
Get some fuel. Alright, just stopped to get some fuel at Leigh Creek. Then we're going to Marree. It's another 118 k's to Marree, just a bit over an hour. So that'll pull us up for the time. That'll pull us up for the day. Been a big day again. Oof, a lot of riding. So Leigh Creek is famous for coal. They mine coal here. Got all your fuel. There's coppers here. Caravan park. Anyway, there's a supermarket, so you can stock up if you want to. Let's go to Marree. So if you can see up on my right hand side here, but it's the Leigh How cool's that? Check it out. That is way cool. I'd love to know who built them all.
I'd like to know how they built them.
Hey?
I'd like to know how they built them.
Well, it's obviously the local rock they're using, but geez, I mean, was it like one group of guys building, or did they build them individually? I mean, that's pretty cool. Look at that. That's a thumbnail if I ever saw one. So much history out this way, it's incredible. This is Lyndhurst. We are remote. So that's the Strzelecki track. The Strzelecki track goes that way to Inaminka, and this is Lyndhurst. Not much at Lyndhurst. Hour fuel available there though. Couple of sheep. That's about it. 78 to Marree. Now I'm pretty sure Inaminka was underwater not long ago, like maybe 8 weeks.
Treetops peeking through floodwaters as far as the eye can see. Air travel is the only way to get to or from Inaminka, and today the State Emergency Service invited media for a ride. Laura Blackwell is one of the 9 residents hunkering down here. She recently took over the pub, and this was supposed to be her first tourist season. But record rainfall in Queensland has closed the Strzelecki track. Over at the town's general store, business is just as bad. Pastoralists are feeling it too. They've spent the week mustering livestock to higher ground.
Marree is a tiny outback town in South Australia. It sits at the junction of the Oodnadatta and Birdsville tracks. It was once a key stop for Afghan cameleers. Yep, it's where Australia's first mosque was built. Later, it became a railway hub for the inland. These days, it's home to just a handful of locals, but it's still the perfect launch pad for a proper outback adventure, right in the heart of South Australia. It's also the place to catch a flight out over the famous Lake Eyre, which at the moment is in full flood after heavy rains up north. So if it's outback adventure you're after, make Marree your staging point. But book early, because this place gets very, very busy. Following them in. Alright, now got to figure out where we're staying, where we are. 5-star, baby.
Another dunger. This is better.
Perfect. Huh?
Much better.
That's grouse. Beautiful.
Much better.
Toilet, shower. Beautiful. This will do us.
Yep.
Alright, we made it to Marree, as you would have seen anyway in the video. Very cool pub, like really cool vibe. I'm sunburned as buggery, which you wouldn't think it's the middle of winter, but still was sunny all day again today, thank God. Yeah, the people here are really welcoming.
Yeah, it's a really nice pub. And the food's actually really nice too.
Yeah, what did you have? A goat curry?
I had goat curry.
Yeah, I had it.
Is that what goats do?
Yeah. I had a steak. It was really good. But the best part about it is it's just a welcoming pub. Also, you know, you got travellers from all over the place doing outback tours and all that sort of stuff. So we're all sitting around the fire having a chat to them, which was really cool. Today was just an awesome day. Like the Flinders Ranges are incredible.
Beautiful.
It was like, I think I said it once in the video, it was like riding in a western somewhere. It was just...
Yeah, you know all those pictures you see on
calendars.
Calendars, it's exactly like that.
Yeah, it was just nuts. It was so good. So if you haven't been up this way, well, this is as far as we're going. We're not going any further because after this, it all just turns to dirt. And a lot of the tracks are still closed. We went and checked just before. We're going to try and get out. Floods. Yeah, because we're going to try and get out to Lake Eyre. You cannot get out there, not unless you've got a 4-wheel drive. So we don't. I think the Strzelecki's closed. The Oodnadatta's closed. So yeah, a lot of them are closed out here still. So we've been lucky getting through. Most of the road we're going along today, it's all floodplains, and as you're riding along, you can see it's like they've got 2 metre depth measurement ladder things on them that you're riding past, and you think, gee whiz, it must get bloody deep here, doesn't it? But
and we saw emus,
heaps of emus, kangaroos. There's sheep running everywhere. There's no fences, as we said before. But Marree's really cool. Only a small place. Couldn't believe before we were there in the middle of town and on the main street, and there's just nobody coming. So hope you enjoy this episode of the Harley Road Show. Oh, what'd you think of the pie?
Which pie was that one? Oh, I've had so many pies.
The one at Hawker.
Oh yes, that was nice. That was lovely as well. I don't think I've only had one bad pie so far.
Yeah,
so South Australia, they've got to admit their pie's a bit of a Melbourne.
Yeah, they're pretty bloody good. Tomorrow is the big day. We're going to Farina, which is the most remote underground bakery in Australia. We are there tomorrow. We're getting there. Forward to that. Yeah, looking forward to trying to get there early in the morning because apparently there's a lot of people get there. It's peak season here. And then we're off to Rawnsley Park Station after that tomorrow. So
I'm looking forward to that too.
Yeah. Look, we've done a lot of riding. I guess if I was to do, if you want to do this properly, the Flinders Ranges, honestly, you would need
more time.
You need like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
At least.
Easy.
There's just so many places you can go along the way. And look, that wasn't our trip. Our trip was to try and make it to the most remote bakery going around, and we're about to do that tomorrow. Fingers crossed. But yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, give us a big thumbs up. Catch you next time on the Harley Roadshow.
See you later.
See you guys.